Number 7, we are going to solve simultaneous equations, one linear and one with degree 2. So by eliminating x, find the solutions of the simultaneous equations. So we need to eliminate x. It means that we need to write x as the subject of the equation, and we take everything else to the other side using the linear equation, and then you replace the value of x, which is this, in the second equation. So this is what we've done. So we replace x by 1 plus 2y, and you square it because it's x squared, plus y squared, which is equal to 13. Expanding this perfect square, it's 1 plus 4y plus 4y squared plus y squared, which is this kept as it is, equal to 13. Now collecting like terms, we have 5y squared because 1y squared and 4y squared is 5y squared, plus 4y minus, you take the 13 to the other side, it becomes minus 13, and here you have plus 1, so it is minus 12 equals 0. So in this phase we have a quadratic equation where, in order to solve for y and find its value, we need to factorize. So what are the two numbers that, the two factors that when you multiply they give you 5? So they are 1y and 5y. And what are the two numbers that when you multiply them they give you minus 12, and when you add them they give you plus 4? They are plus 2 and minus 6. Plus 2 times minus 6 is minus 12, and when you add minus 6y plus 10y, the answer is going to be plus 4y, which is the middle answer here. Now we factorized the equation, we need to solve for y. So y plus 2 equals 0, or 5y minus 6 equals 0. So when y plus 2 equals 0, you're going to get y equals minus 2, or when 5y minus 6 equals 0, you're going to have y equals 6 over 5. Now once we found y, we can replace y in the first equation, equation 1, and find x. Now equation 1, we wrote it in this manner, so we can directly replace x equals to 1 plus 2 times minus 2, so x is equal to minus 3. Let me take these out. And the other one, you have x plus 1, x equals, let me continue here. So this is the first one, or x equals 1 plus 2 times y, which is 6 over 5. This is equal to 1 plus 12 over 5. Common denominator, it's going to be 5 plus 12 over 5, which is equal to 17 over 5. This is an improper fraction. Writing it as a mixed number. 17, how many 5s in it? You have 3 5s, and how many, what's the remainder? It's 2 over 5. Now do you actually need to write the mixed number? No, you don't really have to unless they ask you. So what are the values for the points of intersection? They are, the first one, x is minus 3 when y is minus 2, and then x is 17 over 5 when y is when y is 6 over 5. Now we have solved this problem using algebraically. Now I'm going to solve it also with you graphically. We said that when we want to graph x squared plus y squared equals 13, we have first to state what is the shape of this equation. Since we have x squared plus y squared equal to a number, therefore this is a circle of center O, the origin O, and the radius equals to square root of 13. So the radius of it is equal to square root 13, and square root 13, it's about 3.6. So 3 is, this is 1, 2, and this is 3.6. You put your needle on the origin and then you draw a circle, and this is for the graph of the equation that has x squared plus y squared equals 13. We still need to graph x minus 2y equals 1. We need the t-table. So when x is 0, we have y, the value for y is minus 1 over 2, and when y is 0, the value of x is 1. So this is the table of intercepts. So minus half for y is here, and 1 for x is here. Joining these together and points and elongating, you are going to get an intersection between the points and an intersection between the circle and the line. And the point of intersection should have the same coordinates as the solution that you found algebraically. So here I have minus 3 for x and minus 2 for y. So it's the first one that we found. And here we have 3, 2 over 5 for x, and 17 and 6 over 5 for y, which is approximately 1.2, which is there. So roughly, because I'm sketching, I'm not using the ruler, so roughly the 2 points have the coordinates that we found algebraically. So by drawing the circle and the line, we found the points, the coordinates of the point of intersection. This is how we solve the system graphically, and by using algebra and finding the values for x and the values for y is the algebraic method for solving the system of equations.